Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chidima Otutu, but my friends call me Tuski. Anyone is fine. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about how I relocated to Germany, but this video is going to be broken down into 4 parts so it doesn't get very lengthy and boring. So the first part is going to be about getting a job and visa application. The second part is going to be about before coming to Germany. The third part is going to be coming to Germany, and the fourth part is when I got to Germany. So the first part, I'm going to be talking about how I got my job and my visa application process and everything. So first of all, I started by getting a passport. If you want to leave Nigeria, you need your international passport. So you first of all have to apply and get your passport. And why I think you need to apply to get your passport early is most times when you go to the immigration office to get a passport, they will tell you that the booklets are not available. So the earlier you start, the better. I think when I did my own, I spent around 30,000 naira or 40,000 naira, I can't really remember, but I did it around 2019 or 2018, yes. So you have to apply for your passport and get your passport ready. And then the second thing I did was to dust my CV. I think your CV gives you like a gate pass. You don't just submit any CV. So the website I used to rearrange my CV was canva.com, so I'm going to put the link below. So if you go to canva.com, they have a lot of nice templates that you can choose to create a very nice CV. I mean, guys, your CV has to be top notch because there are a lot of people that will be submitting for the same position you're going for, so you have to make your CV stand out. Use canva.com. I know there will be other websites where you can do that, or some people even pay people to help them arrange their CV. But I and my friends, we made use of canva.com. The beautiful templates will make your recruiter want to look at your CV. Then please do not lie so much on your CV. Make sure that whatever is in your CV, you can at least do 80 or 90% of it, and then you can level up on the rest. So after cleaning up my CV, I started sending out applications. It's not impossible to get a job abroad. It was a bit difficult for me. Maybe because I don't have, say, a lot of years of experience. But the thing is, my friends and I, we kept on applying. I can't categorically tell you how many applications I did, but they were a lot. You're going to get used to getting rejection mails. When you apply, when you send out your CV, most times when you send out your CV, they will request for a cover letter. But even if they don't request and there is a room for that, please try to submit a nice cover letter telling the company why you want to be part of them. And the thing is, you have to even research to know what the company does and to make sure that the company's goals align with the personal goals you have. You get? So what I did was, after cleaning my CV, I started looking at companies and the goals, if what they want for themselves is also in line with what I want for myself. So applying, I made use of linkedin.com, I made use of Stack Overflow, and I made use of indeed.com. So when you go to these websites, the good thing is they have very nice filters where you can search for the countries you're looking to apply to, and then they also have like filters for the position you're going for. So my own, I'm a backend developer, so I was mostly looking out for Node.js, I was mostly looking out for GraphQL, the few technologies I can use. So when you're doing that, you just have to filter, so you don't just apply to anybody or any kind. So not when they call you for interview, you become very nervous. And the good thing about applying to many companies is that most times when your CV gets through the door, you're requested to have an interview with them. So the thing was, when we started newly, when we started applying newly, I was getting a lot of rejection mails. So the good thing about it, when you get rejection mails, please try to take the feedback. Either probably there's something in your CV that is not right, or maybe they'll tell you we chose a candidate better than you or something like that. Rejection mails are not easy to take in. When you start initially, when you get the rejection mails, they are going to discourage you. I won't lie. So when I and my friends started newly, when we get rejection mail, sometimes we don't even tell one another, just because you're feeling bad. But the thing is, at the end of the day, we start getting used to rejection mails. So when you get rejection mails, look at it, read whatever they told you is the problem. Some companies are very good to respond immediately, while some take time. It's fine. But the thing is, keep applying. So what we did was, mostly weekends, or maybe during weekdays, when we finish in the night, we just sit down, open LinkedIn, open Stack Overflow, open Indeed.com, you start searching. So we're mostly focusing on Canada at first. But the thing is, when we're applying to Canada, most times when we apply, we don't get any response from them. And then we noticed that, because I worked in Andela before, so most of our Andela colleagues were mostly in Berlin, Germany. So we decided to focus on Germany. We started pushing. Initially, the results too were negative. No, we cannot accept this, they'll give you reasons and all. But then the thing is, good thing, around October or so, was it October or September, we started getting responses. We start attending interviews. Most times when you do the interview, they will give you the reason why they're not taking you. Either maybe this particular skill, you're not very good at it. So the thing, okay, so for the companies I applied for that I had to get to the interview stage, most times the second or the third stage is that I'm not really good at this particular skill. So what I do is I try to go back and brush up on those skills and include them in my CV. I need water. Okay, so gotten your job, right? So the next thing is for you to apply for your visa. For Nigerians, we have a website, which I'm going to link below. I can't remember the full name, where you go to apply for your visa. So there's this, there are different kinds of visas though. We have the work visa, we have the blue card. So I'm going to be talking about the one I applied for. So I applied for the blue card. So when you go on the website and you're applying, after putting your passport number, then you put your name, they're going to ask you which type of visa you want to apply for. So I did for blue card because I'm qualified for blue card. So qualifying for blue card, there's a particular amount of salary you're supposed to be earning. Then your qualification, that's your educational qualification. So, and I'm going to post it here, or you see the link below. When you go to the link, when you go to the website, you will see the information, and then you'll be able to pick which one you're qualified for and you apply for it. So applying for visa, I've talked about that. Then I have to sternly warn you, please do not use any agent. You can do this yourself. I'm telling you, it might not be so easy, but it's better for you to do it yourself, experience it yourself, and don't allow anybody scam you. I was scammed. My friend and I were scammed because we wanted to use an agent. You can do this yourself. Oh, please do not pay anybody. Don't pay anybody. You can do this yourself. When you apply for the visa, you're going to get an immediate response from the German embassy telling you that they've gotten your application, and then they're going to give you a particular reference number, which will be in your mail as well. So when they give you that particular reference number, they don't tell you that they will get back to you in so time. So my friends and I, we applied 1st December 2019, and then by January, second week of January, we got a response from them, and I had my interview date. So when you get your interview dates from the embassy, when you're going for your interview, first of all, from my own experience, my time was for 7 a.m. Yeah, my time was for 7 a.m. So I had to book a hotel because I was living in Bagada and the German embassy is in Victoria Island for those who live in Lagos. So there's no way I'm going to wake up around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. just to fly Third Mainland Bridge. So all I had to do was look for a very cheap hotel. If you're very buoyant, you can look for a very big hotel just for the night, sleep on Victoria Island, and then early in the morning you book an Uber or Taxify and head to the embassy. So I had to rent a hotel, lodged in a hotel for that night, and then the next morning I went to the embassy. Very early, please. Try and go early. So when you're going for your interview, please, you have to print out that mail that the embassy sent you. That's like a gate pass. So you go with your passport, you print out that mail. When you print out that mail, then you see other documents. So depending on the type of visa you're applying for, on that website, you would see the requirements that are needed of you to come with. So you bring them, and then don't forget to print out the mail the embassy sent you. So when you go there, there's this guy that would show you. Don't stress yourself arranging your envelope or your documents in a particular way. There's someone there who is going to help you depending on the type of visa you're applying. So when you get there, you guys are going to sit accordingly. Then he will call one after the other for you to arrange your documents depending on your type of visa. So after arranging the documents, you go in and have your interview. Please, before I forget, sorry, when you're going for your interview, the visa fee you're going to pay is cash. You're going to pay in cash. Don't go with your ATM card. So just withdraw the exact amount of money, but I won't advise exact because you might go there and the person might want to take extra money from you. I experienced that, I won't lie. So when you go there, if the fee then was 29,500, but I had to pay 31,500. So when you withdraw the exact amount of money the embassy requires you to pay, just add an additional money just in case. Have an extra cash. So when you go for your interview, don't be scared. There's nothing to be worried about. All they're just going to do is ask you your name, what you do, why you're traveling to Germany. Then you also have to show like proof, more like a contract letter from your company stating that they want you to work for them in Germany. So when you go for your interview, after your interview, you just wait for the embassy to get back to you. During my time, it took them just 7 days to get back to me. So the embassy must have reached out to you, and in the mail contains you getting your passport, your international passport, a travel insurance, and the date you want to travel. So what determines the date you want to travel? It depends on you. When do you want to travel? But then they will also tell you that you should not choose a date within the first 7 days you submit your passport to them. So your travel dates will be after 7 days, starting from the day you're going to submit your passport. Yeah. So you get your passport, and then you can decide to type the date you want to travel, or you can also write it on the envelope where you'll be attaching your passport and your travel insurance. For travel insurance, my friends and I, we made use of Anza Manzad. I'm going to leave the link below for you. So when you go to Anza Manzad, their live chat support works very well. So you just chat them up and tell them you're traveling to so place and you need a travel insurance. They will ask you how many days, because the embassy will specify how long they want that travel insurance to last. You get your travel insurance from Anza Manzad or wherever. It mustn't be Anza Manzad. So then when you're going to print out the insurance. You're going to print out that mail again, embassy sent to you, this particular mail stating that you should bring your passport and these documents. So you print it out and then just go with an additional passport photograph just in case. You get? So when you go there, and then they're also going to require that you get a DHL, a courier service, a courier envelope that has an expiration date. So I and my friends, we made use of DHL because it was really easy and very common in Lagos. So we had to get a courier paper from DHL, and then you can submit. The earlier you submit, the better. So once you get the mail today and you think the time is still very early, because I know they close around 2 p.m. So if say you got the mail by 9 a.m, you can still make it. So just get all these things ready and go and submit your passport, or you can go the next day. and then you wait for 7 days, 7 working days or more to get your visa.